My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Guys. If I see this one more time, I'm gonna smack the smell out somebody.
Jesus.
Stop coming out the house with your hair not brushed or combed, thinking you cute, and always jumping in somebody's face. Seriously, they have combs, brushes, hot combs, perms, relaxers, something. Work it out. Fix your face.
No, I'm good. Might talk about me next.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, let me just
with my pre-Hawaiian shirt on. I'm just I crack on myself.
That's kind of fly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure.
Yeah. And ladies, this you know what I'm about to talk about. We talked about this.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are. Oh my God.
You never listen.
I don't think you're on.
I'm on now.
Bow. We're here.
Literally said that we were coming on the air as you were talking.
Oh, I wasn't listening to you. So there we
Then
go.
you should have been listening to the fact that we were on. Okay.
Probably. What's up, y'all? This is Weird Radio, where everybody is really dope. Once again, I'm your host, Kenyon Parson. We got TC here.
What's going on, everybody?
Got Stello, vaping like a dragon.
I'm trying to quit smoking.
Yeah.
I've been doing great.
That's cool.
Almost 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks strong.
Oh, snap.
Even though technically vaping has
nicotine in it.
But it has a very small amount compared to...
Is that what they say? That's what the people who sell it say?
No, there's actually levels.
Oh, there are?
There are.
Oh.
Yeah, smart ass.
There's 0. I think it goes in levels of 3. So there's 0, 3, 6, 9, and 12.
What's 12? That seems
12
too
is
much
probably
for anybody.
like the amount of smoking,
cigar?
like two packs a day.
Ugh. Yeah. And a hit? Jesus.
No, for like that.
From that chamber?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's not quite at that level. He's at what?
6.
Oh, half of 2 packs. So 1 pack a day.
Yes.
All right, cool. Math.
So he's his next one, I think he's gonna get a 3. See how that works.
Do that.
I love his confidence. All right. So we've been on for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
We had a great time.
I got drunk.
We had a great time at Howl at the Moon. I can't look at another bucket.
That was a bad idea.
That was the second bucket for me. Was the bad idea. The first bucket was probably.
I think the bad.
Also,
idea,
that shot of something that was brown. And those drinks
you
of something
Kenyon?
that wasn't.
Stello,
yeah.
The first shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stello did start me off on that. That highway to hell.
So let me just clarify how my night kind of escalated. So it ended up where I didn't get to do the photo shoot that I was supposed to do because they bailed on me last minute.
First off,
but we're not going to talk about that.
Oh,
we're not going to talk about that. So the night. This is how the night went. If you were there, you understand. If you weren't, this is what happened. Stello bought us a shot.
Jesus.
I bought a bucket, and then I had 2 drinks.
And I had 2 drinks.
And then I had another bucket
that I partaked in.
And then I had a bone, which is a tall 24-ounce thing.
I think I had another drink then.
So I had something then. And then you bought me a beer. Stello bought me a beer. So then I had that.
I think I had some. And then Walt bought me a beer. God.
Yep. Then I won a bone in the booty shaking contest.
Then I had some of that terrible. What was that? A Long Island?
Whatever.
Sort of. That was.
Best shots to Polly. She made me go buy that dumb shit. And then got mad when it wasn't. When
it was terrible.
Good. Yeah.
I can't.
And then I had another bone because someone bought a bone and then didn't want because of the flavor, so that I ended up drinking it.
So you got double boned?
No, I had 3.
Triple bone.
Technically 2, because I gave one of them away to Fly T Miles and Hip Hop K because they came out.
Yeah, double bone.
It is what it is. Radio.
But yeah, we had a lot of people come out.
Yep,
that was nice. For those of you who didn't come out, I gave away some movies. that I bought.
Giveaway is the prime word.
Yeah, I gave them away. You wouldn't have bought them. Don't. Nope. I mean, you might have bought some of them. It was a real. I was just basically scooping stuff off the shelves and throwing it in my bag. And you could have gotten Ted 2. You could have gotten Forgetting Sarah Marshall. You don't know. You don't know what you're getting.
No, because that would mean you actually picked good movies.
I'm sorry. Or you could have gotten Das Boot or The Diary of Anne Frank. Oh,
there was a wide, like one of them was like Win a Date with Ted Hamilton.
Yes. Yes. I gave that to a waiter there. He was super excited to receive that movie.
No, I had the video. He was super upset. He was like, why did I pick this?
His face, he was
some people got anime.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Gave some yeah.
Sorry, Brandon.
If you do watch it, it will be hilarious. And if you don't like it, I mean, you can always write about it anyway and tell me how much you hated it. I'll accept either.
Because he's just that kind of guy.
I really am. So yeah.
Why did I let you?
I'll drink it. Give it here.
It's too late. My lips are already touched it.
That's only a problem for him.
You know what's funny? I tell this to everybody. If I smoke behind you, I'll definitely drink behind you. It's the same evil.
As long as you're not coughing on it.
Oh, yeah. Feel like you about to die in the face. You're turning green and shit. Now you keep that.
All right. So we're going to go on a break in about a minute or so. When we come back, we're going to get into the topic of the show. I'm talking about America. Because TC got on the horn. He's talking about Trump not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah,
my IG.
Right, because the campaign is still happening. It's still going on. Somebody's still going to get elected. And either way, it's still going to be scary. So we're going to talk about that. Another scary thing we're going to talk about is a bunch of people are going to jump into that water down in Rio to try to win some gold, silver, or bronze medals and definitely get cholera. So we're also going to talk about them down there.
And you're also going to have to give the listeners and viewers a lesson on what cholera is.
Oh, yes.
Because, again, his vocabulary is very extensive.
I learned words.
It doesn't look like it.
Oh.
I mean,
that's...
Kenyon, I'm sorry. The very first time I met you, you were saying words that I didn't think you knew how to spell.
I think
that's funny.
But I've taken an appreciation for your vocabulary throughout the years that we have been friends.
That is true. That is why you gave me the nickname 18th Century.
I did.
I sound like
I'm a very... heard him read a poem, he sounds like he belongs in that era.
A very old man.
Or the court jester.
Well, this is Weird Radio. We're going to take a quick break. Give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. Don't forget to like the Weird Radio fan page on Facebook. You can always watch us live on YouTube. We're up there right now. Everybody go to break so you won't be able to hear us. But anyway, we'll still be there. This is Weird Radio. We'll be right back.
You're struggling with your mortgage. You think about it. You don't do anything but think about it.
What are we going to do if we lose the house? Where are we going to go?
At work.
I can't let anybody find out. I'm so embarrassed.
At dinner.
How can we tell the kids? It's going to wreck their lives.
And at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get through this. What's going to happen to us?
It's time to stop thinking. It's time to start dialing. Call 1-888-995-HOPE for a free government program that offers expert one-on-one advice about your mortgage options.
I'm all alone.
No, you're not. We've helped over 1 million homeowners, and we want to help you. And now there are more ways to help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Yes, we are. Yeah, we're back with Weird Radio. Once again, give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403 if you got something that you want to talk about. So we're gonna start off with our America. Yes, we've got
we got like the I don't know.
We're literally stuck between a rock and a hard place.
So we have like the Liberty Bell or like the national anthem
here.
Do we have anything
no,
we could just play underneath that? America?
Not at all.
All right. You know what? During one of the breaks, you find that, and we'll get real America in here.
Yeah, a picture of a bald eagle, an American flag.
Because if it's not shotguns and baseball,
it's not American.
It's not America.
So I want to start off. With my favorite bit of political news that has occurred in the past 2 weeks. Not once, but twice. Can anybody guess here? I know Jabril don't know. He don't watch no politics. He's like 12.
Melania Trump's deprivation and
the plagiarizing.
Yes, the plagiarism.
That the F that she would have gotten at my college allegedly. Yes. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Nah, I don't.
But
go ahead. Go ahead.
My favorite was my new white uncle, Stephen Colbert, going on to first the stage at the RNC with the Hunger Games blue wig and blue eyebrows, and then getting escorted off, and then repeating the same thing at the DNC.
That's
Stephen Colbert is my hero.
I like that guy.
That's what's up.
I like him.
And like a lot, because the thing about it, have you ever seen Man of the Year?
Yes.
Man of the Year with Robin Williams? He's a comedian who ends up running for president and wins.
Oh.
It's because of some glitch or whatever. But
I mean, it's kind of like head of state.
Yeah. But the idea was still there that even though he wouldn't have won on policy or whatever, his approval rating was through the roof.
Right.
Because he was so different. He was so new. He was so out there. Stephen Colbert does that. Like, he brings what the people loved about Robin Williams' character in the show was that he brought the realness of politics to the people. He didn't just spout, coal miners, you're the best in the world. Dairy farmers, you're the best in the world. Corn farmers, you're the best in the world. Like people do at every single stop and state in Iowa when they're chugging down those fried butter sandwiches, whatever they're eating out there.
Deep fried.
Talking about how, you're the heart of him. But he was like, nah. And that's what Colbert does, especially because he does it under the guise of a conservative. He says and does conservative things so conservatively that even conservatives see how dumb it is. And so, like, the thing that I love was that at the RNC, they got him off the stage quick, because he said two things. He said, yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but then again, neither is Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Colbert.
Sandman.
There was three of them. It was quick. And that, I mean, I love that. I've always had, I've talked about my issues with politics for years, but like, this is it. This is what, explain it to me. Explain to me this system you've got set up. And then you got Colbert there talking. He's talking real stuff. And then he gets shushed quickly. I'm hilarious. And that can't happen anymore. We got Facebook. We got Twitter. We got Instagram. You see everything all the time instantly. Mm-hmm. And then you've got these old people, because that's what they are. All of our politicians are old people.
And they're in office for decades.
Decades. And then they try to get on Twitter. And then you got that got Wiener.
Oh yeah.
Wiener slinging his dick around. That's what happens when you get old people with new technology. Like there's just
I forgot all about that shit.
I
That
didn't.
show's Anthony Weiner, man.
had to bring it back. It's only been a
Bitch.
year or something. I don't know. The political cycle is weird. It's been like 20 years in politics.
Oh god.
But yeah, like
Yeah, that
that's
sounds about right.
I find that great. Colbert's my hero.
Oh yeah, no, I can definitely agree with you on there on that subject. Colbert is definitely one of my favorites. I'd say top 3 would probably Bill Maher.
That's my fucking guy.
Bill Maher's he's a genius.
They did a live stream of his show for the DNC and the RNC. Fucking great. I didn't get to watch him live. I don't know what we were doing. We were doing something, but I didn't get to see him. I went back and watched them. They were great.
That's what's up. So it definitely goes Bill Maher, Stephen Colbert, and then the late and well, I can't say the late and great because
you better say who I think
he's not. He's not. It's not like he's dead.
No, he's just a little. He's a little gone.
He's just retired.
Right.
Just
We're
retired.
talking about the same guy. Then.
Who am I talking about?
John motherfucking Stewart.
Oh yeah. I have not heard what John Stewart said over this.
He was just on Colbert show.
He was.
He did a random little pop up. They had him hiding under the desk, and he just came out, gave him a blazer, and he went.
Of course he did. Because
when we go to break, I'll show you the clip.
Oh yeah, I want to see that during the clip. He misses it. I know he misses it.
But I swear, Trevor Noah, the Australian comedian guy.
Trevor's South American.
South American.
South African. I'm sorry.
I don't know. When he first got introduced, I tried to warm up to him. I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Oh no, you should hear his stance on this whole thing. You know, I loved him as a comedian beforehand, but then when I started watching some of his segments and everything, I was like, oh, okay, that's yeah. But then he started talking about the police brutality and the Donald Trump and everything like that. He brought up the gorilla that got shot.
Right.
And like I can't, say it word for word, but it was basically like, we get in the uproar about Black Lives Matter and police brutality, and no one ever wants to try and fix anything. But the second a kid falls into a pit and a gorilla gets shot in the face, we instantly try to fix anything that one will help prevent further children from falling in, and to also prevent gorillas and apes to help them stay in their habitat safely. And he was like, so you mean to tell me that a gorilla's life is more important than an African American's life, whom America used to associate us with monkeys? He was like, I just don't understand. And like he goes on and on. And
I got a people.
Trump and everything like that.
I like
It's just
Samantha
brilliant.
Bee too.
Oh yeah,
I think we talked about that.
We did.
I really love Samantha Bee.
Trevor he says some things over the course of this election season. My favorite, when he called Donald Trump an African dictator, and more recently said that at the RNC they were talking about how it said their theme was "Make America Safe Again." Right, that was what they said. They said it had on their big banner, but every single person talked about how people were coming to kill them and take their freedoms and bomb them and shoot them with lasers and burn them up with napalm and some other stuff. So he was like, it seems that y'all should be more prepared on moving towards a third world country. Now, I'm not worried about it because that's where I'm from, but you guys should really be worried about it. They said, Trevor, you should be worried when you come to America, the black people being shot by the cops. No, I got to be worried. We're moving to a third world country.
Yeah.
This is scary.
Yeah.
This is scary because people want somebody who is just like them to be at the top. And not everybody's supposed to be team captain.
Nope. There are some people who just shouldn't.
There is a 6-man
and
and people who give healthy minutes off the bench for a reason.
I'm trying to pull it up here so I can
I got this from can't remember her last name, but her first name is Joyanne. She's I can't remember what she actually does, but she was saying, of course, it's a good chance that Donald Trump will win, but the one thing that black people do is turnout for presidential elections. What was it? Fuck, I can't remember. Like black people, especially shit.
Go ahead.
Governor Hogan, that asshole. Maryland has always been a blue state, always, until it was his time to run. Black people decided to stay at home. This time around, niggas ain't letting that shit fly. And that was me saying what she said in like layman's terms, like real shit. When it's time for black people to actually do something, yeah, niggas will finally get up off their ass and do something. And I feel like that's what's going to happen with this one because he has to win about 66% of the white vote to win.
Because what I saw on CNN, and which you probably brought up, was the fact that for like an hour straight, they were talking about how some Black Lives Matter movements are talking about sitting out the election.
Nigga, we were in America's best when we saw that shit.
I was like, right, mind you, we're being black. We're getting chicken at this point.
Literally getting fried chicken.
And I look up at the TV, and I remember it. I was in outrage about it, and this lady who was eating her chicken with her little boy was like, she gave me this face like, you care about the I was like, yes, I care.
What the fuck?
You mean to tell me
I live here.
that if I said it on my video, I'll say it again. If no minority whatsoever, I don't care if you're black, I don't care. Look, technically, if you're Irish, you're technically a minority. Okay? Yeah, you're considered white, but you're still a minority.
You're a minority until
I don't
the 50s.
care if you're Middle Eastern, which encompasses that whole
India,
India,
all of that.
Pakistan, Iraq, Iran, Iraq, all those countries. Like, I don't care if you're African, I don't care if you're Mexican, Cuban, El Salvadorian, Dominican. If you're here in the United States and you claim that you are a citizen and you care, you will not sit out this election. You are not going to sit there and tell me that this man, mind you, who has been bad-mouthing every other race that I could possibly think of, you're not about to sit here and not vote against him. Just
people won't vote because they won't think their vote will count.
It's going to count.
Remember that bullshit? I didn't think my vote would count. So what do you mean? It's a point for the other guy.
So now, with that, what about those? I want to call them people in blackface that were at the RNC, but they were actually black people.
Oh, them.
The ones talking about how it's because black fathers aren't in the community as to why the communities are failing, without mentioning that they're not black fathers in the community because the black fathers are repeatedly arrested
and put in jail
for stuff like broken taillights.
Yeah,
stuff like that. So what's okay? Busting in like what's up? We talking about the election, and then we talking about the Olympics next because they got to swim in sewer water. And that's gross. They're gross.
Aren't they the only country that wanted to host it?
This is super unprofessional. We're about to go on break in about a minute though. When we come back, give us a call at 410-702-5657. Text us at 443-642-9403. You can always hit up TC on Snapchat at TC on the air.
Because just like a thirsty woman, he always
answers. IG is TC on the air. Snapchat is TC_Falcone.
And
believe it or not, I made myself a Tumblr.
Oh, you did? Wait, you made a Tumblr to use Tumblr?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. I've never actually used Tumblr. I've had a Tumblr for like 4 months. I've never put anything on Tumblr.
Yeah, no, I've actually
got
like
it's
got the weird
word
thing. It's got my picture on there. I've been using it mostly for like photos and stuff like that.
We also, thanks to our friend Lord, we have an official radio Instagram.
Yeah, man.
That I'm sure he's gonna put pictures in because I'm probably not gonna remember. But anyway, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. Don't forget to check us out live on YouTube. This is Weird Radio on BeExposedRadio.com. We'll be right back.
Put your weird up.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future.
You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life.
Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education, brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable, but how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward,
I'm
but
W.E.I.R.D,
believe me.
and I'm proud to learn more a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person. And if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Hey, everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired radio show.
Focus on the word take for a moment.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, when I begin to just, think about take. Mm-hmm. When you taking something. Mm-hmm. Yes, we think about, the possession and grab and hold, but when you taking something on, you're capturing it, you're securing it, and you become impregnated with that.
Wow.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person. And if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Yeah, 6:30.
Are we
I
on?
just said we coming back.
Oh, he just pointed at us. Now
No, I literally said we're coming back.
These people, look, we about to fight
I'm
Money.
just saying.
We about to have a weird versus talk lately battle royale up in this mess. Because Monty want to get in here. He got his silky smooth on.
I was talking to him.
Y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see it in the camera. He got his silky smooth on, so he think he's something. But we'll straight jack him. We'll have Jabril out there start it up. He'll weaken him.
You see how he's starting stuff, right? I ain't said a word. Kenyon, you by your goddamn. If you win, more power to you.
All right, so we're back with W.E.I.R.D Radio. We're talking about American Pride today. We was talking about I guess if you want to be prideful and with this nonsense that we've started to indulge in the past 50 years. We're talking about the campaign. Now I want to talk about the other thing that we are all super American for.
I'm sorry, real quick. Anna Marie Cox. She said it on Bill Maher.
Mm-hmm.
And I stand by what she says. This goes back to my tangent about people not going out to vote.
Mm-hmm.
She said either we're going to elect the first woman president or we're going to elect the last president ever.
Yeah.
Let's just let that soak in for a minute.
Oh yeah, I was there for that.
Mad Max, Thunderdome, anybody?
Oh, look, Revolutionary Road. I'm here.
I'm about to say,
Warriors.
I've already got a katana at the house. All I have to do is sharpen it. That's it.
Yeah.
Bats, nails. I got those.
Oh, it's going to be like Warriors meets 3 Street Hooligans meets Clockwork Orange. It's just going to be a lot.
Jesus. So I want to move down to Rio. The other thing that we get super American for, ironically, also every 4 years, is the Olympics.
Yep.
And we're doing them again this year in the lovely city of Rio.
Hey.
And I do now. I should put one quotation because Rio is lovely. I've seen pictures. I've seen the booty. I would love to go. And then Carnival.
Oh no, that's I believe that's passed already.
Of course
that's
did.
why they did it in August. They were setting up July.
You can't do.
They were
but then I hear stories of utter nonsense that makes me like not want to go.
Right.
Like Australia. Like I want to go. It looks beautiful. But then they got these little jellyfish that can kill you or not almost kill you, make you feel like you want to die. But no, I can't do that. With the wallabies trying to eat your face.
Don't go that far out into the ocean. Point blank.
They're in all the warm ocean. Okay, that's not the point.
That is the point.
Brazil is the same way. It's beautiful. I'm sure it'd be great touristy, except like in the case of one of the athletes who went down, one of the para athletes, mind you, got robbed in front of his hotel room, in front of his hotel. He came down to get gold, and he got.
Yeah,
that's awful. That's awful.
That's the same thing could be said if you go to the wrong part of Jamaica.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. You better stick to that resort.
That's why I've never been to Jamaica. But that's my thing. I don't like doing the touristy stuff. I don't want to show up, go to Disney World, take a picture with Mickey, get a hat, and leave. I want to go do what the people who live there do, because that's the fun stuff.
Are you not familiar with the quote, when you're far from home, you're an alien? At least link up with somebody that you know lives there. That way you're in good company. Somebody can say, oh, nah, nigga, that's, we don't go there.
Yeah, we don't go there. Like my homeboy Idris, he told me if I ever wanted to go to Nigeria, I should go with him, and I should go in the wintertime. You know, it's not as hot there. You know, travel's a lot cheaper. And he was like, yeah, you save up like $3,000, you'll be living like a king for like the week that you're down there. I was like, all right, bet. He was like, look, and when we go to the market, just keep your hand in front of you. I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, keep your hand in front of you. They'll steal your dick. I was like, what? What? I was like, yeah, no. I mean, I haven't seen it happen personally, but I'm just saying. I'm telling you what I know from my uncle who told me. I was like,
oh wow.
You know what? We're just not gonna go to that market. Wherever you go, as far as clubs and everything like he even taught me some of the language. But see, that's what I was gonna say. If you go somewhere, you need to know at least basic conversation skills.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did a little bit of Portuguese, so I'm gonna brush up on it again because I plan on knowing that. And see, I gotta differentiate between that and Spanish because Rio is one of the places I want to go. Barcelona is one of the places I want to go. I can't go speaking Portuguese in Barcelona.
You start a war.
You know how different it is? Like you say, hello, how are you? How do you say that in Spanish?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah. You know how you say that in Portuguese?
I do not.
Oi, como vê você hoje?
Who is who?
Yeah. You see how many extra words that was? Because it's not. I didn't ask how are you today? I asked all that.
That sounded like Spanish Yiddish. Yeah, that was weird.
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. Some places like Portugal, you can still say hola, but in like Brazil and some other places, different dialect, you say oi. That's hey. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even which is weird. Even in like the United Kingdom, they say oi. Oi. And that's high. I was like, okay, maybe it just transcends. Look, Latin is the base root of all language.
That's what happens when you get taken over.
Learn something.
So okay, I've always believed in getting in with the locals. That's how I survive in the Bahamas. Because you'll get stuff.
Well, so you got family there.
Exactly. I get that.
So that doesn't really count because you have family there.
I guess.
So you mixing it up with the locals is like, oh. Don't mess with him because his dad's crazy and his uncle's insane. Oh yeah, let's chop it up, Chuck. Why do they call him Chuck? Don't ask. Just, you see that machete,
right? But again with Brazil, there's been some other concerning news stories. Have you heard about the water content down there?
No.
Oh, it's trash, I believe is the appropriate adjective. They did a test down there because if you haven't been paying up on the keeping up on the Olympics news, there's been a few athletes who have opted out. Some of which you might be familiar with, yes. Like Kevin Durant, LeBron James. They decided not to go to the Olympics to play basketball this year because of the water. When they did this test, they said that 99% of the people who get in the water, who drink the water, will get something.
Will get something.
Something is how.
That is too broad of a statement for me.
That is too broad and too large a percentage. Those two things, most of you will get something.
Yeah. You can't even do survey.
If you don't get something, you're a freak.
49 out of 50 people.
What? All of them? All of them.
So okay. No, quick. Okay, so let's just say I go get in the water. Scale of 1 to 10, 9. What?
9.7 if you open your mouth.
9 out of 10 of you will get a bum right on your leg. Just get a bum. What? You drank coffee from one of the bum. Just
that's now, upsetting. I understand that the Olympics are a once in a lifetime opportunity. I do. I understand wanting to win.
No, it's not. It depends on who you are. If you got picked up one year and you've been doing what you need to be doing,
I'll say that for most people, it's a once in a lifetime thing. Okay. Because for all of those sports, one blown knee is your whole career. One land and you're done.
Yep.
You're not even on the Wheaties box you were dreaming of. You can't even eat Wheaties no more.
Is that still a thing?
I have no idea.
I haven't.
Did I just show my age with that?
Yeah, you did.
Jabril, don't listen.
Yeah.
You can't. I don't want to take you through no time flux.
Wheaties is a brand cereal.
It's a brand. Like Raisin Bran, just brandier. Like think of a bran muffin.
It's a wicker chair in a cereal box.
It is the wicker chair in a cereal box. God, it is. It's the sandpaper of breads.
It's good for you, apparently.
Yeah,
never. Once
apparently,
ate it.
No, it's good for you. It's good protein.
It's
good
roughage
for your system.
It's roughage.
It's not necessarily good for you.
It helps. It does something.
It cleans you out. There's nothing in it.
I'd rather eat tree bark.
So,
yeah.
Speaking of being cleaned out,
I don't like where that's going.
Why?
I can't.
Before you go on, let me say my 2 cents on this whole Rio Olympic thing.
Okay.
Me and Walt had this conversation a little while ago, and it was brought up to me because we were watching. I forget his name, but he's a comedian, and he was talking about how Americans get really pumped for soccer when it's like
Olympics.
When it's the Olympics and World Cup time. It's just like, yeah, no, America, you just shouldn't win ever. It's like every other country in the world. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna call this football. It's like, no, we have this thing. You know, you catch it, you pass it, you run with it. We're gonna call that football. And you know what? You guys were soccer. You know what? We'll call that soccer.
Yeah. I watched that, which it was Dwayne somebody.
Yeah, we didn't finish it, but he was just like basically like America should never win. He was like, you know how you should never win? You know how we heckle when it comes time to teams playing each other? Hey guy, you got on the wrong jersey. Yeah, you should go sit on the other side. That's us. Go to another country wearing the wrong jersey. You might die. It's like blood loss. He then moves on to say, he was like, you can't, in America, you can't go to Home Depot and just buy a brick. Because it'd be like, sir, what are you going to do?
What are you doing with that brick?
Because I don't know.
Why are you buying one brick?
I don't know what kind of house or fence or anything you can
requires
one brick. Whereas if you go somewhere else, it's like, you going to the game later tonight? It's like, so it's just like, don't get me wrong. Women's soccer, hands down. America, badass. Men's soccer,
sad.
Just
sad.
Don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people who play soccer and they're damn good, but they're not as good. Like, this is their sport. Like, yeah, they may focus on basketball, maybe, but they live and breathe. Like gang wars. Walt said this. He was like, gang wars over there as if you wear the wrong soccer jersey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, what you wearing to Manchester United for? And then it turns into a street brawl.
If anybody's never seen Euro Trip, that's like a historical documentary. Like that. That shows you what will happen.
Yes. I dare you to wear the wrong jersey and step on this side of the street.
You will definitely be hit in the head with a bottle.
I'd like to see some of them go up against MS-13 or something like that. It's not going to end well.
You wild as shit.
I'm just saying. Let's think.
You just start spreading to Manchester. MS-13 says that United suck.
Hey,
what?
We play football with pads.
They play
rugby with nothing.
Yeah,
but cleats.
Break collarbones.
My high school coach wanted to get me to play rugby. Right? Went to a practice one time. Kid got split in his head. Had to get staples. I'm good. I'm not playing it ever again in life.
Yeah,
I'm good.
So speaking of soccer, you know that the Olympics aren't really lucrative, right?
Oh no, it is.
No, it's not. It's lucrative for the Olympics, but for Rio, like right now, the Olympics is probably the worst thing they could probably do, because Rio was forced to pay for all the upgrades in order to house these games. They have to, these laws that like all of these things they have to do, Rio has to foot the bill. And the reason I brought that up is because,
well, in that regard, then you're correct.
The reason I brought that up is because the same thing for FIFA. Now, not too long ago, the World Cup was in Rio. So right now they got this giant soccer stadium that'll never get filled again. I'm pretty sure they're building a different stadium for the Olympics because they can't have the same thing, because, you know, can't have the same shirt on twice. What am I, poor? No.
What? I wore those jeans once in August of 2012. I'm not going to wear those again because, God forbid, I repeat stuff.
So, another show that I love to watch, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. He has a segment called "Why Is It Still a Thing?" Why is it it's crazy how ingrained how ingrained in us it is. Jesus Christ. Like we can't imagine a world without the Olympics.
Yeah, I could.
Everybody say that's not true because I don't even watch this shit. Or anything. I don't personally.
Don't get me wrong.
Even if you don't watch it,
don't get me wrong. I get it. It's every kid's dream. Growing up, Michael Johnson. You know what? One of the fastest men alive. It was like it's things like that. The dream team going to the Olympics and doing all that.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm not even talking about the feeling of heroism. I'm talking about just seeing it, seeing the 5 rings on your McDonald's cup, seeing the ads. It's you may think that, but if it were to vanish, I think it would be like if black people vanish. Like everybody,
what? Like you better tread real carefully because I'm about to punch you in your face.
What's the play, The Day of Absence?
Yes,
the day when white people black people vanish, and then they start realizing all the things that not like we would realize all the things we were missing because of Olympics, but we would know like there'd be a gap, like there should be something. Especially now that we've been in the era, like we have the Olympics, and that was started like every year not too long ago, maybe less than 100 years ago, or a little over. If it were to just stop, because it's still relatively recent, we go the next 30 years, but there's no Olympics. How weird would that be?
Not at all.
To not, you think so? Really?
Well, this is me speaking personal. This is personal because I wouldn't care. It's okay, like find something new to do.
You wouldn't care about the Olympics, but just to see like all this advertising, all these things. Like,
I wouldn't care. I'm not making any bank off of these advertisements. I'm not going to the Olympics.
I'll give my piece when we come back.
All right.
From the break.
We're about to take a break. Give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. Or don't. This is our last segment, and we're about to go home. Y'all probably will do it afterwards. So this is W.E.I.R.D Radio, and we'll be right back.
Okay, so just type the job website address here. That's it. Then you enter what job you're looking for there.
Electrician. This is Peter. Recently, he got help going on the internet for the first time to look for a new job.
Okay, then you just hit search and...
In the past, Peter's gotten work through people he knew, but he heard there were more jobs online.
There we go.
These are all for me?
Uh-huh.
Really? He had no idea just how many. I can't believe it. This one looks good. Peter is thinking the internet might be for him after all.
And this is just one website.
Wow. Why didn't I do this sooner? See what the internet can help you do at everyoneon.org or call 1-855-387-9166 to find a free training class near you. Brought to you by Connect to Compete and the Ad Council.
You're struggling with your mortgage. You think about it. You don't do anything but think about it.
What are we going to do if we lose the house? Where are we going to go?
At work.
I can't let anybody find out. I'm so embarrassed.
At dinner.
How can I tell the kids? It's going to wreck their lives.
And at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get through this. What's going to happen to us?
It's time to stop thinking. It's time to start dialing. Call 1-888-995-HOPE for a free government program that offers expert one-on-one advice about your mortgage options.
I'm all alone.
No, you're not. We've helped over 1 million homeowners, and we want to help you. And now there are more ways to help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of
Talk Lately with Monty every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we're back.
We're back with Weird Radio. We're talking about Rio right now because Brazil is probably the worst place to go right now.
I was going to say something about the whole Olympics thing.
Yes, you were. You were talking about.
I forgot. I started doing something else and got upset. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I remember slightly. We were talking about the whole absence of
the Olympics
and how it would have an impact. Now, I feel like the notion behind the Olympics has been skewed over the past 50 years. Now maybe not 50. Let's say past 30 to 35 years, right?
Okay.
Because at one point it was a milestone to get to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Like you could be the best at whatever you were in your sport, but to get selected to go to the Olympics was a huge honor. It was it was a prestigious thing, right? Because especially for us, since you brought up the whole Olympics versus black people disappearing thing, like I said, Michael Johnson, but we had people before him, people just breaking barriers for us to keep growing and growing and growing. But now it's become such a mundane thing that
you can opt out.
Like just making it to a professional level is enough. And yeah, getting selected to go maybe once, and then maybe you don't get selected after 4 years, and then maybe 4 years after that you get selected. But it's become so prominent for us to just select all the all-stars. And I can only let's just go to basketball, because if I was growing up playing basketball, the idea was to go pro, even though technically I played the wrong position my whole life or whatever. Idea is to go pro. You go pro, I'm gonna play for the Olympic team. I'm gonna play other people from around the world. It is what it is, right? But your whole Olympic team consists of all-stars, because the dream team happened once or twice,
right?
But it was really impactful that one time. Now America wants to have the dream team every year.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to get at. If my memory serves me correctly, the only people eligible to really go to the Olympics were college athletes at one time. That's where the dream team started, because we kept getting our ass whooped every year. They were like, hey, let's get the big dogs in here.
Exactly.
And then do that.
But now it's a professional level.
Yeah.
So yeah, people are upset because LeBron James and KD opted out, but is it really because of where it is, or just like, I don't want to go this year? Like, who's to say they couldn't have got somebody else? I always mess his name up, but did Oladipo? Is he going?
I don't know.
I know Melo is.
Of course Melo's going.
Of course it's Melo. But like, is Jimmy Butler going? Is like,
but you can actually find cats to replace these dudes.
But that's what I'm saying. But like, it's your name worthy people. Like you can name dropping people. Like, oh yeah, the All-Star team. Nah. But like, is Brandon Knight going?
I will say one thing about that.
Is Arian Rivers going? Probably not, because they don't bring in Monte Ellis. Is he going?
That would be tight.
But that's what I'm saying. It's because it's no longer substantial.
Right.
It's just like, oh yeah, I'm a professional if I get to go.
I mean, on the topic of basketball, just real quick, it doesn't matter. The the NBA, USA, we have the best squad in the Olympics every year. We don't lose. So I don't give a damn if LeBron and KD ain't playing. You can get anybody that plays in the NBA for any team, and we will still hold it down in the Olympics. But
now that's changing because of that Dream Team year. Because we were getting stomped out year after year, and we were like, no, we gotta America wins. So we put in our pros. After we did that, did you watch the Avengers, the Civil War?
No,
I did.
Civil War, they said, y'all got to stop because y'all came out, the villains are getting bigger and bigger and badder. If you weren't here, they wouldn't be here. So America, the Avengers, we came out, we started dominating basketball. Spain, Portugal, Russia, they're like, oh, snap. All right. Our old basketball program was not working. We got to ramp it up. So since then, we've brought the level of basketball up by dominating the Olympics.
Raise the bar.
And I think it's basically just farmed into the NBA because you can make money. You can make more money over here than anywhere else. And more people are getting drafted from overseas than anywhere else and have been since,
That's cool. Have them come play for an American team. But when it comes time for the Olympics, you don't live here. You go play for your country. We're going to bust that ass.
Manu goes every year.
Exactly.
Manu dominates for Italy. It must be so sad to be against those 5 black guys. Against, normally he's got his 4 black guys with him, but this time,
it's like, hey guys, see you later.
Just gonna stay out here and shoot. Oh man! All right, so this show is ending in a moment or so. Before we go, we've got Baltimore Fashion Week coming up in just a couple of weeks. It's on the August 12th, 13th, and 14th. If you want any information on it, you can always hit us up.
Info at BeExposedRadio.com.
Infos at BeExposed. That's where you get all your information. You just put
Baltimore Fashion Week.
Baltimore Fashion Week. I need information about Baltimore Fashion Week.
What are tickets cost?
What are tickets cost? How can I bother money? Anything like that. You send that to info at BeExposedRadio.com. We've got Talk Lately coming up next. He's got an extra wet and wavy going on today. He's a bit relaxed from the massage that he got on Saturday. See that tension? Yeah. That's how it makes my extra money. But yeah, so we're about to get out of here.
The face you made just now.
I wish that camera's not on, so I made it.
So glad they didn't get to see it because it was
a little offensive.
Yeah,
I'm a little. Yeah, I didn't like it. So yeah, we're getting out of here. We'll see you guys on Friday with, I believe, is Salsa and Solo. That's next Friday.
No, it's going to be next Friday, mainly because I did a Salsa and Solo, and then we did the happy hour.
We did a whole lot of drinking.
We got to
take a break. We're taking a break. So I got to figure out something to talk about on Friday. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. This is Weird Radio on BeExposedRadio.com. Peace.
The Fashion Umbrella Foundation is proud to announce the Educational Honors. The Foundation is a grassroots organization that champions inner-city youth by providing educational opportunities and resources to engage youth in the arts and STEM. The Educational Honors is a youth-based program that recognizes students in grades 7 through